A lot of people have been asking me a really practical question about the LifeWave X2O water system. How much electricity does it actually use? Because let's be honest, when you hear about any new home device, especially something that runs daily, you want to know, is this going to spike my electric bill or is it pretty minimal? So in this video, I'm going to break that down in very simple terms, and I'll also go over an important topic that often gets overlooked, which is what kind of water you should actually be putting into the system for best performance and longevity. Let's start by going over the basic power draw information provided to me by LifeWave customer service. So here we go. X2O electricity use, real numbers made simple. Here are the official power ranges provided for the X2O system. The maximum power draw, 46.51 watts. That would be full use scenario, dispensing water frequently about every 45 minutes. The minimum power consumption, 2.35 watts. That reflects what I call a standby situation where no new water is being processed. It's just the machine is plugged in, the monitor is on, and it's just kind of in a standby situation. Now, let's translate those wattage numbers into real world context so it actually means something. We're going to compare those to a coffee machine. Now, a typical coffee maker uses 800 to 1500 watts while brewing. That means a coffee machine uses about 20 to 30 times more power than the X2O at maximum draw. But more importantly, if it only runs briefly, the X2O by contrast runs at a very low level continuously, which is why total energy use stays so modest. Now, let's compare the energy usage of the X2O machine to an alarm clock. Most basic digital clocks use 1 to 5 watts. So, at minimum usage of the X2O, it is in a similar range to something like a digital alarm clock running in the background. And even at maximum usage of the X2O, which is 46.5 watts, it's still closer to a small appliance or a laptop charger, not a heating appliance like a coffee maker. What this looks like per day, if we take a maximum scenario, which is unlikely, 46.51 watts times 24 hours equals about 1.12 kilowatt hours of energy per day. Now, at minimum usage, 2.3 watts times 24 hours equals about 0.056 kilowatt hours of energy per day. So, overall, even at high end of usage, this is still a relatively low energy device. Now, let's talk about something just as important as electricity, the type of water you put into the system. Approved water types are tap water, spring water, filter water, distilled water, light water, that is deuterium depleted water. Now, the instructions say do not use any other water types outside this list. If you're curious what type of water I'm putting in my machine, the answer is distilled water. I get asked this a lot. Why distilled? For me, there are two main reasons. One, personal preference for purity. I prefer not to have fluoride or other contaminants in my water. So distilled water gives a very clean baseline. And number two, equipment longevity. Distilled water helps reduce mineral buildup inside the system, which supports long-term maintenance and helps preserve the machine. This aligns with guidance David Schmidt shared on a webinar in 2025 about protecting the longevity of the X2O water machine. Now, here are a few simple tips. David recommends we drink the water immediately after dispensing it to get the full effect and on an empty stomach. Also, LifeWave recommends dispensing X2O water into a clear glass or a clear glass water bottle. Avoid plastic or reactive materials when possible. And if using supplements like Celergize, the water can be mixed with them if desired. Now, when you zoom out and you really look at everything, electricity usage is extremely low compared to household appliances. It's closer to low watt devices like alarm clocks than high energy items. And the water you choose plays an important role in both experience and maintenance. Let me know in the comments what questions you want me to answer in the future. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.